Before we start, I would like you to do something for me. I want you to think about how you're sitting right now. Are you sitting in a chair with your neck craned forward, shoulders drooping forward, and your lower back rounded? Maybe you're on a couch with your whole back rounded and your neck and head tilted to the side. Are you looking upward, straight, or maybe down at your computer? Are your legs sprawled out, crossed, or maybe even up to your chest? Another question to ask ourselves is, how do we sit all the time? When we are driving or studying or even at the dinner table, how are we sitting? Whatever way you are sitting, do you think you use good posture? Probably not, right? Most of us don't use good posture because we don't think about it all the time. So let's try and sit with good posture. We need to straighten out our backs and have our necks so that they are extended so that they have full range of motion. You need to be able to put your fists between your chin and collarbone, and your tailbone should be parallel to the floor when you sit so that your lower back is not rounded. Now I'd like you to try and sit this way for the remainder of this speech. Thank you. And now that I have your upright attention, we can begin. Who do you think of when you think of good posture? I think of ballet dancers, right? And why is that? Well, maybe it's because they're working on it all the time. And I would know. I'm a ballet teacher. In ballet classes, there are tons of ways that we improve our posture. But today, we're going to look at 3 basic exercises that we can all do to help us improve our posture. But first, let's look at why good posture is important. Because why do it if it's not important, right? For one thing, it can help with our balance. Whether you're standing up, sitting down, playing sports, exercising, you need good balance. And working on our posture will definitely improve our balance. Another thing is it can protect our spine. When you're bending over, picking something up, twisting from side to side, your spine definitely takes the hit. And when you work on your posture, it will strengthen your spine, which will in turn protect it. It can help with tension headaches and osteoporosis in old age. It can also help with the neck pain. Have you ever gone to bed and woken up with that neck twinge? Well, working on your posture can help reduce those occurrences and also make them go away faster. Now, these are just a few things that can be reduced as good posture is enforced. So let's look at these exercises we have to help us improve our posture. First is the wall shoulder raise. Imagine my back is up against the wall. You're going to put your arms up in a T like so and raise them up straight and back down, ensuring that your wrists, elbows, shoulders, head, and back are all up against the wall continually. Now, you may not be able to go up very far at first, but as you keep going, you'll be able to get more and more flexible and extend them all the way up with everything touching the wall. This one is great for strengthening your shoulders, back, and neck muscles, and also will help stretch them out so they become more flexible. This next one is called Superman. A lot of you may already know this one. You're going to lay flat on the floor like Rapunzel and have your arms down at your sides. And you're going to raise your head and shoulders up off the floor and then back down again. You may not be able to go very far with this one either, but as you go further and further, you'll be able to get more flexible. Repeat this one 10 times. This one is great for your lower and upper back strength, as well as the flexibility of your spine, which will in turn protect it. This last one is called Good Posture, Bad Posture. This one is pretty self-explanatory. You start off with fixing your posture, like we did at the beginning, going back to bad posture, and returning with good posture. You repeat this 20 times, 10 times sitting, 10 times standing. This will help you to feel how you need to be sitting and standing all the time. Now, these may seem simple, but exercises like these will provide you with the support you need to have good posture throughout your day and throughout your life. So let's check in. How is your posture now? Have you already begun to slouch after just a few minutes? Well, that's okay. Most people do. And that's why we always need to work on it, because it's easy to slip back into our old ways. Always check up on yourself and ask the question, how am I sitting right now?